Thanks a lot, Nadine. We were invited to the Pink Plant in North Phoenix, a great facility out there, and got a chance to interview Masters champ Bubba Watson. And I asked him if the big win has sunk in yet.
No.
No?
Every day it's something new. You know, it probably won't sink in until I have to give the green jacket up next year. You know, but it's a learning experience. It's every day is something new. Something comes up, some new adventure, some new chance to do something that I've never been able to do. So it's been fun. So I'm learning every day about how crazy it was to actually win it.
Tell everybody what brings you here to North Phoenix. You got the employees in the distance. Gang, what do you think of Bubba Watson? And of course, that check right there is a symbol of what took place today. Tell everybody about that.
You know, it's a dream of mine to be a part of a big charity. And for me, a small town guy from Baghdad, Florida, named Bubba, I had a dream to raise $1 million. And for Ping, from other sponsors, to step up and be a part of this, I had a dream to not only give my money, but also get the other communities involved. Ping here in North Phoenix, that $250,000 is going to go to a local charity here in town, or many local charities here in town.
Well, and let's talk about the magic of this club. Can you believe sales since the big win with this Pink Club? How did it come about?
You know, again, it was my dad passed away of cancer. We know a lot of people that have passed away of cancer. You know, cancer is a tough one, and so for me, I wanted to do Pink. I wanted to get people involved with charities, especially fighting cancers. We broke it down to him and told him exactly why and what I think is going to happen and what could happen if they sell these drivers. And he's like, he got on board, but he didn't want to sell the drivers because he didn't know if it would sell. And then they decided to do it, and then a week later I won the Masters. So all this just working together produced $250,000.
You've taken a little time off.
Yeah.
How has time off been with your family and, of course, your adopted son?
It's been great. He started smiling, and
anytime you bring him up.
The Masters win was good, but having a son is much better.
Yeah, I'm sure amazing.
It was a tough 4 years, battling through, trying to get a son. To get a son and try to play good golf. I just sit home and watch him. He started smiling about 2 weeks ago. So it's a big joy, even though sometimes he messes up his diaper pretty bad, but you get over that real quick because you realize how important that little life is.
Well, I read, right before the Masters, you changed 3 diapers. Have you changed a little bit more than that since the Masters?
Before the Masters, they were all what I call PP diapers, and after the Masters, I thought Masters champ would let me get out of it, but somehow it didn't, and Mom needed breaks, so I had to change some pretty good ones.
What are some of your favorite things about Arizona?
Well, the Phoenix Suns. Right off the bat, I love basketball. My wife played professional basketball. The golf courses are unbelievable. During the winter here, you can't beat this weather for practicing golf during the winter.
doubt.
These golf courses around here are amazing. They it seems like everyone you go to, no matter if you heard it or you've never heard of it, it's always a good track. It's always a good test of golf.
Well, good deal, and thanks for bringing a win to the Valley. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bubba Watson. Oh, come on, look at that, look at that, look at that. You know, how real is that guy?
And he's just so humble.
Unbelievable.
That's what makes him so lovable.
It was so cool. You know, the Pink Plant up in North Phoenix has been there for many years,
Yeah,
and they have
yeah.
about 800 employees. He's just walking around, and he, you know, when he's here in the Valley, he has a home here in the Valley. He'll just show up randomly, just because he wants to see the process of how the
Yeah.
golf clubs are being built, and you know, he was just treating everybody like, you know, everyday people. It was just a wonderful thing to see.
I love the story of his adopted son not
Yeah.
giving up the fight to become parents and saying, it's okay, we're going to go ahead and adopt. And that's kind of a cool story for others who might be going through the same thing.
Yeah,
Other
very
couples.
touching, very touching.
Did you get to see the General Lee? Because he purchased
No,
the General
I didn't
Lee, right?
get a chance. The General Lee is in the shop, and I guess it's getting enhancements so it can get a little faster speeds here and there. And who knows, maybe we'll see him jumping some you know, mountainsides around here or something, going four-wheeling. That'd be
To
kind of
come
good.
to the car wash.
Well, that would
Paul's
be
Car
really good.
Wash.
I'd love that. I'd love that. And everybody asked me, too, how Bubba got his name. I've had that question 3 times yesterday.
And?
And his father wanted him to become a football player. and he looked like a football player. He's this big husky kid, and lo and behold, he said, "You're going to be a bubba. I could just see it now."
You got a feeling.
And then he took him golfing, and he went, "Wait a minute, this young kid's got a lesson." The craziest thing, he has never had a coach before. Never been coached. Unreal.
Sometimes there's just that raw talent.
We are lucky to have him in the
pretty
valley.
cool.
All right, well, coming up, we got the 5 things you need to know, and of course, your weather and traffic. We'll be back right after this.